So student, today we are going to learn about ionosphere, by which we are able to listen the transmission on radio and television. There is a layer in the atmosphere in which the molecules of the atmospheric gases are broken into charged particles called the ions. This layer is called ionosphere. It reflects or sends the back radio waves to the earth, thus it helps in radio transmission. The ionosphere starts about 50 km and extends about 1000 above the Earth's surface. Now, what is the importance of the atmosphere? The atmosphere is essential for life on the earth. Let's see why. The atmosphere gives oxygen to breathe. The carbon dioxide in the atmosphere helps the plant manufacture food in the presence of sunlight. The atmosphere stops the sun rays from heating up to the earth beyond the certain level. The carbon dioxide in the atmosphere doesn't let too much heat escape from the earth. So the atmosphere prevents the earth's surface from becoming too cold and too hot. The ozone is the atmosphere protects us from the harmful. The ozone atmosphere protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Nitrogen is required for various to keep the soil fertile. The atmosphere gives us rain, snow, wind, important elements of the weather. The water vapor in the atmosphere causes the rainfall and the snowfall. Wind is nothing but a horizontal movement of an air. The atmosphere prevents most of the meteors from hitting the Earth's surface. So these are the importance of the atmosphere. Then heating of the atmosphere. How the sun is the chief source of heat and light of the earth. It radiates and sends out energy in all directions. The earth receives only a very few small fraction of this energy. This is because the earth is far away from the sun. The solar energy received by the earth is called incoming solar radiation or isolation. This energy is chiefly responsible for heating the earth. The incoming solar radiation first passes through an earth atmosphere, the air, the cloud, the dust particle present in the atmosphere, and reflect a part of incoming radiation back to the space. And air, clouds, and dust observe the part of incoming radiation, but this heats up the atmosphere only slightly. About half of the incoming radiation reaches the Earth's surface. The Earth's surface heated by the energy. The heated surface of the Earth radiates heat. This is called terrestrial radiation. Atmosphere is heated mainly by the terrestrial radiation. The air near the Earth's surface gets heated by being in direct contact with the Earth's hot surface. This is called conduction. The air near the Earth's surface gets heated being in direct contact with the hot surface is called the conduction. When the air near the ground is heated, it expands. When the air near the ground it expands, becomes lighter and rises. As it rises, it gradually gets cool. The cool air being heavy sink down. Thus the warm air rises up from the surface and cool air from above comes replaces. This is called cyclic movement of the air current near the Earth's surface. This current transfer heat upward. Such transfer is called the convection.